Vacant sign still flickers. Sand pile at the door. One key on the counter, like it's been waiting for more. Your perfume in the curtain, faded roses on the floor. I talk into the quiet, like you're walking once more. Haunting mysteries.
Well, hey, welcome in everyone. You are in the right place. This is Dave's After Dark, the After Hours Trivia Club. And we usually play 3 rounds, including movies, history, and pop culture. And tonight we are focused on the USA's 250th birthday. Happy Independence Day yesterday to everyone. Rules are simple. The robots paint. You guess, I give some clues, and the clock is not on your side. And a very happy Sunday to everyone as well. Welcome to the early birds. This is a play-along show, so do jump in early, say hello, and when you think you got it, drop your guess. No pressure, no perfect answers. Just go with your guess. Now, again, we're going to do 3 rounds, all kind of on the theme of happy 250th birthday for the United States of America. So again, welcome in. Say hello in the chat when you get a chance, and we won't let any grass grow under our feet. We'll get the game started.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now, some of you know the rules. Robots do the painting around here, and you do the guessing. And I will give a few clues that will be helpful along the way. Now, the first category is the top 20 most famous landmarks in the United States. Famous landmarks. Hey, Ariana, good to see you. We are doing the top 20 landmarks. This is number 20. This stainless steel structure stands at an impressive 630 feet tall. It was built to symbolize westward expansion in the United States. Its curved shape can be seen reflected in the city's skyline and the river. The structure is the tallest arch in the world. It has a nickname, and it's located in, does anybody know? No, we're doing famous landmarks across the United States. Mostly structures, structural landmarks. This indeed is the Gateway Arch. The Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. There it is, number 20 on our list. All right, number 19. I think you'll know this one. This structure was designed to represent a futuristic vision of the 21st century. It was built for the 1962 World's Fair, themed around space exploration. Its rotating restaurant provides panoramic views of the surrounding mountains and city. The top portion resembles a flying saucer. Yes, it does. It is one of the most recognizable symbols in the city of Seattle. Who knows this one? It's in Seattle. built in 1962. 1962. Anybody know? Going once, going twice. Sold. This is the Seattle Space Needle. Space Needle, you heard of that? I would not want to be up there when they have the big Cascadia earthquake. That is not where I want to be. They say it's been designed to handle a 9.0. There you go. Number 18 on our landmark list. This suspension bridge connects two of New York's most iconic boroughs. It features a Gothic-style tower made from limestone and granite. It was the first steel wire suspension bridge in the world. Pedestrians and cyclists can use its elevated walkway. Now, I bet you guys know this one. It spans the East River and links Manhattan to Brooklyn. That's right. This bridge was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world when it opened. Who knows? Famous landmarks. Built in 1883 in New York City, New York State. It is the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. Checking in number 18 on our landmark list. Landmarks across the great USA. Number 17. This skyscraper was built as a tribute to resilience and renewal. It stands 1,776 feet tall. How about that? Symbolizing the year of the U.S. independence, something we are celebrating here tonight. The structure is nicknamed the Freedom Tower. That's its nickname. But what's its formal name? Anybody know? It's the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. It was constructed on the site of the original Twin Towers. Anybody know the name of this? The formal name, which actually was the old formal name too. Going once, going twice. Number 17 is One World Trade Center. Built in 2014, New York City. There you go. Checking in number 17. All right, we're doing landmarks across the U.S. Now this one's a little tough, but this is a great tourist attraction. This Victorian-style greenhouse is one of the oldest in the United States. It features a stunning glass-paneled structure surrounded by lush gardens. I've been there; it's very nice, very cool. I've been there a bunch of times. It was inspired by similar botanical conservatories in jolly old England. The building survived a devastating earthquake in 1906. This one survived. It is located in the heart of Golden Gate Park. Golden Gate Park. Anybody been there? Anybody know the name of this place? Famous tourist landmarks in the United States. Built in 1879. In San Francisco, California, this is the Golden Gate Park Conservatory of Flowers. There you go. The full correct answer. All right, number 15. I think you guys know this one. This structure was originally created as a real estate advertisement. It's perched on the hills overlooking Los Angeles. The letters once read Hollywood Land before it was shortened. It's too easy. It symbolizes the entertainment industry and stardom. Its giant white letters spell out the word yes. Hollywood. Each letter of the sign is 45 feet tall. Did you hear about the young actress that jumped to her death? Oh, I believe it was the age. Hollywood sign, of course, built in 1923 in Los Angeles, California. There it is. Hollywood sign, one of our top landmarks across the U.S. All right, number 14. This will be a little more traditional. This neoclassical memorial is located near the tidal basin. It honors one of the founding fathers of the United States. Its design was inspired by the Roman Pantheon. Inside, there's a bronze statue of a president holding the Declaration of Independence. It's named after the third president of the United States. No. Cherry trees surrounding the memorial create a breathtaking view of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. There you go. Going once, going twice. This is the Thomas Jefferson Memorial, built in 1943. Okay. Jefferson Memorial. Looking at number 14 on our famous landmark. Yeah. All right, number 13. Let's go out west. Westward ho. This massive structure harnesses the power of the Colorado River. It's one of the greatest engineering achievements of the 20th century. It provides hydroelectric power to millions of homes. Lake Mead, the reservoir it created, is the largest in the United States. I don't know if it is right now. It's kind of half dried up. But we are expecting an El Nino this year, so we're hopeful. It is located on the border between Nevada and Arizona. Who knows the name of this famous landmark? Built in 1936, on the border between Nevada and Arizona. This is, of course, the Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam. Lake Mead. Over 21,000 workers were involved in its construction. A lot of concrete. A lot of concrete. Number 12. This structure is a symbol of American courage and independence. It played a pivotal role during the Texas Revolution. It was originally a Spanish mission before becoming a military site. You can kind of tell that. The battle that took place here is remembered with the cry, "Remember the..." It is located in San Antonio, Texas. It remembers the name of this famous American landmark. Going once, twice. Built in 1744, if that helps. This, of course, is the Alamo. The Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. Checking in at number 12 on our USA landmark. Yep. Yeah. All right, number 11. Here we go. I think you know this one. This colossal sculpture is carved into granite in the Black Hills. It features the faces of 4 U.S. presidents so far. The monument represents the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the nation. Presidents Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln are depicted. Who's missing? Who do you think's missing? Who knows this landmark? It's in Keystone, South Dakota. Did you know that? The title refers to the mountain on which it was carved. Yes, indeed, the mountain on which it was carved. 400 workers sculpted it. Yeah, 400. This is Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, 1941. There you go. All right, let's do the top 10. Top 10 landmarks across the United States. This building is considered the birthplace of the United States. There it is, the birthplace. It hosted the signing of both the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. It features a clock tower and brick Georgian architecture. This is Georgian. That's Georgian architecture there, in case you didn't know. It is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. The title refers to the ideals of freedom and independence debated within its walls. Yes, indeed. Who knows this one? Famous landmark. No? Come on. The Liberty Bell once was out here. I don't think it's there anymore. This is Independence Hall. Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1753. Going back to the day. There you go. A lot of stuff going on there. Number 9, famous landmarks. This Art Deco skyscraper was once the tallest building in the world. Not anymore. Its design was inspired by the look of the Chrysler building. So it came after the Chrysler building. It features a popular observation deck on the 86th floor. It was famously scaled by King Kong in the 1933 movie. There you go. The title reflects the nickname of New York State. What is the nickname of New York State? And then you know the famous landmark. The building's lightning rod is struck by lightning on an average of 23 times every year. How about that? This is, of course, the Empire State Building. Empire State Building, 1931. 1931. Okay, that's all right. We'll move on. This one has 2 names. That helps. This skyscraper was the tallest building in the world for 25 years. Wow. Its sky deck features glass boxes that allow visitors to stand over the city. If Pete's in the house, he was just there. He showed me a picture. It looks scary. It was designed with a bundled tube structure for stability. It remains a defining feature of the Chicago skyline. Windy City. It was originally named after a major retail chain. There's your clue. Named after a major retail chain. On clear days, you can see up to 4 states from the sky deck. There you go. This is formerly the Sears Tower, now called the Willis Tower. This was built in 1973, Chicago, Illinois. All right, moving on. Number 7, famous landmarks across the United States. This structure is inspired by European fairy tale castle, Liechtenstein, or something like that. It's the centerpiece of the Magic Kingdom. Fireworks shows often take place around it every evening. Hey, Brenda's in the house. What's going on? You are correct, Sears Tower, but not for this one. It is surrounded by a moat and beautiful gardens. The title reflects the fairy tale princess who resides in it. That's the key clue. Who's the fairy tale princess? She's not really a princess, though. Who resides in it? If I did. What kind of it is like? It is Walt Disney World's Cinderella Castle. Cinderella Castle. There you go. All right, number 6. Famous American landmarks. Celebrating Independence Day yesterday. This 5-sided building is one of the largest office spaces in the world. It serves as the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense. Its construction began shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Yeah. The building is designed to allow for efficient movement between its 5 rings. Doesn't seem that efficient to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Its name reflects its unique geometric shape. Yes, yeah, there you go. You got it, Brenda. You are correct. You know, the location of this actually is not in D.C., in case you didn't know. It was built in 1943. It is indeed the Pentagon. And it actually is located in Arlington, Virginia. There you go. Right next to it. Here we go. Number 5. Top 5. Top 5 with a bullet. Now, this structure honors the 16th President of the United States. It features a massive seated statue. The memorial is designed in the style of a Greek temple. Its wall display inscriptions of somebody's Gettysburg Address and his second inaugural address. It is located at the western end of the National Mall, right next to the recently refurbished reflecting pond. It's more blue now. Yes. Who knows what this is called? It's at the end. It's at the end of the pond. This is, of course, the Lincoln Memorial. That's right. All right, top 4. Everybody knows these. These are easy peasy. I need you to not only get the name of this building, but the address. How's that? This neoclassical mansion is the residence of every U.S. president since John Adams. It is also the workplace of the president, housing the Oval Office. The building was set on fire during the War of 1812. Redcoats. It features a large north and south lawn and a rose garden, and now a ballroom as well. Its name reflects the distinct white painted sandstone facade. Yes, indeed. It has 132 rooms. It has a bowling alley. Of course, this is the White House, and the address is 1800. That's amazing. That's what you have to do, I guess. Oh, that's the year it was built, 1800. Excuse me. My mistake. All right. I think we all know this one. Famous landmarks across the United States. Top 3. This suspension bridge spans the water. I'm not going to give it away. Its distinctive international orange color makes it stand out in photographs. The bridge connects San Francisco to Marin County. I've been over it too many times to count. It was once the longest suspension bridge in the world. Once, not more. The title reflects its location near the gateway to the Pacific Ocean. All right, you got it. It is indeed the Golden Gate. Do you know what year the Golden Gate was built? Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, of course, international orange. And it was built in 1937. Yeah, there you go. Top 2. We know all these. This colossal statue was a gift from France to the United States. It symbolizes freedom, democracy, and friendship between nations. The statue's full name is... You got to get the full name in addition to the common name. How about the year they put this baby up? Anybody know that? It features a torch, a crown with 7 rays, and a tablet with a date of the Declaration of Independence. It is located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. Yeah. Of course, it is the Statue of Liberty, or Lady Liberty. That's good. It has a formal name. It was built in 1886. And the formal name is Liberty Enlightening the World. Liberty Enlightening the World. Learn something every day on Days After Dark. There you go. Number 1. Also built in the year 1800, this neoclassical building is home to the U.S. Congress. It features a massive dome topped by the Statue of Freedom. The building is the centerpiece of the National Mall. Yes, it is. It was the center of the party yesterday. Its chambers are where laws are debated and passed. Not very often. Not very often at all. The title reflects its role as the legislative heart of the nation. Yeah, you got it. Pretty good at these. You got them. This is the United States Capitol, built in the year 1800 with the piece of the National Mall. You know, the Capitol dome we see today was replaced it had a smaller dome originally. Yeah. There you go. All right, well, you did pretty good at those. You got them. Glad you're here. Glad you're playing. It's always good to have some players. All right, let's do a lightning round before we do the second round, okay? So our lightning round is going to be what? Top 20 movie robots. How about that for a category? So you can get the name of the robot or maybe the name of the movie, whatever you can get. And you got 2 minutes to get 20 of them. So it's called a lightning round. All righty. Did you recognize any of those movie robots? Did you recognize the one that looked like a big refrigerator? That was from Logan's Run. I don't know if you remember that. I think he was called Mr. Freeze or something. He was funny looking robot. Anyway, in honor of our theme tonight, I have a quick true or false question for you. The U.S. Constitution was written before the American Revolution. True or false? The U.S. Constitution was written before the American Revolution. True or false? Any guesses? What do you think? U.S. Constitution, was it written before or after the American Revolutionary War? Because I think the Declaration of Independence was before, right? That's what caused the war. I'm pretty sure. So the answer to this is false. The U.S. Constitution was drafted in 1787, several years after the American Revolution ended in 1783. It replaced the Articles of Confederation to create a stronger federal government. Yes, that was the bad thing. That's what started it all. All right, we ready for round two? Let's fire it up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Some of you know the rules. Robots paint. You guess. I give the clues. And this is going to be the top 20 movie presidents. Movie president. So you can get the actor, the movie, the name of the character, president, whatever. Some of these are tough. So good luck. All right. First up. Known as a pioneering female figure in TV politics. Some of these are fictional, of course. Most of them are fictional. Faces resistance. She faces resistance from within her cabinet. She balances family life and high-stake decisions. She deals with unexpected crises of Don't they all? As a commander-in-chief. You remember this at all? So I'm going to tell you who it is. This is played by Gina Davis. She was a trailblazing female president. You remember this show at all? I think it was a series, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a series. It was called Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief. And her character name was Mackenzie Allen. Mackenzie Allen. I told you a few of these are tough. All right. You may know this one. So this is, I'm going to tell you what show it's from. It's from the show 24. 24, do you remember that? Known for his deep, reassuring voice, this is the insurance guy. Frequently faced assassination attempts. And always trying to kill this guy, just like Trump. He was closely allied with the show's main character. The main character was, of course, Jack Bauer. Jack Bauer. Who played Jack Bauer? If you don't know who this guy is, he's the insurance guy. Who played Jack Bauer? He's known for upholding his integrity despite political pressure. This is Mr. Dennis Haysbert. Dennis Haysbert. I'm sure you don't know the character. The president was named David Palmer. David Palmer. And you may remember it was Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer played Jack Bauer. Yeah. All right, next up. All right, so this guy hardly looks like him. But who played the president in the movie Air Force One? Air Force One. And what was the character's name? Who's the actor? No, he only barely looks like him. The famous line was, "Get off my plane! Get off my plane." The U.S. president with a strong moral compass, known for taking direct action. He manages to overpower tanks threatening Air Force One. This is a movie. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Do you remember the character's name by any chance? What's the name of the president? His defining quote is a memorable action movie line. There you go. James Marshall. There you go. All right, next up. Here we go. Now, this one was played by, I'm not going to tell you, a widower struggling to balance romance and the presidency. This is the movie where he's a widower and he's got some romantic things going on. You remember that? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Do you know these? Famous movie and TV presidents. No, not Al Pacino. And we are mainly looking for the character or the show, but also, of course, the actor. This guy faces political opposition while pursuing a new relationship. This is all about the relationship, this show. His relationship becomes a natural talking point. Do you remember this one? It was a movie, and he was a widower, and it is all about his relationship. This is Michael Douglas, and he was playing Andrew Shepard, is the name of the president. And of course, the movie was called The American President. All right, you probably know this one. Now, she is known for her dry humor and sharp wit. Frequently, she deals with political blunders and mishaps. She begins her journey as vice president before rising to the office of president. A comedic portrayal of the chaotic political world. You did that one, Brenda. Your internet's a little slow, Brenda, so your answers come in a little late for me. Do you remember this? Yeah. This was series. I don't know. It's not still on, I don't think, but it was on forever. Yeah, there you go. You got the actress Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She won multiple awards in this role. And do you remember her character name and the name of the show? How about Selena Meyer? Selena Meyer. Yeah. Veep was, of course, the show. Veep. All right, let's move on. Number 6 on my list. You should know this one. a former fighter pilot before becoming president. He leads humanity in a desperate battle for survival. He delivers a memorable speech rallying the world against the aliens. He commands from the front lines during an alien invasion. Yeah, he's one of the fighter pilots. Who's the actor? Do they remember the name of the president or the movie where they fight the aliens? And he's the fighter pilot and the president. Conveniently, he's both a fighter pilot and the president. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Very good. Done. Independence Day is correct. Bill Pullman is the actor, and you never get the character. Thomas J. Whitmore. I don't even remember that. Did they ever mention it? Nope. No. All right, you'll know this one. Guaranteed, you know this one. Known for breaking the fourth wall. Yes, the whole show's breaking the fourth wall. He speaks directly to the viewers. He begins his ascent as a vengeful vice president. Strategically manipulates his way to the presidency. He's a bit of a manipulator. His ambition knows no moral boundaries. No boundaries. All right. So we need the, I think you know the name of the character in this case. Character, television series, and actor. We need all three. What do you got? Got any of them? Hey, what's going on? Alex is in the house. Long time no see. Long time no see. Did you get drafted? That would be bad. Kevin Spacey is correct. Frank Underwood was, of course, the character, and House of Cards was this show. We are doing U.S. president, TV and movie presidents, actually. TV and movie presidents. And I remember watching this show. This was a series on like HBO or something, for a long Netflix, something for a long time. He has a tumultuous affair with a political fixer. That's what the whole show's about. His administration is marked by intense public scrutiny, often caught between his personal desires. He has many personal desires and public duty. He frequently finds himself embroiled in scandal. That's a little clue for you. There's a little clue for you. Okay, who knows? Maybe even the character or the TV show. Or the actor's the hard one on this one. Well, it kind of looks like Ronald Reagan, doesn't it? This is Mr. Tony Goldwyn, who was the actor. And the president's name was Fitzgerald Grant. And the show was, of course, Scandal. All right, I think you know this next one. A former economist rises to the presidency. He's known for it's a long-running series. Intellectual monologues and moral complexity. He deals with multiple sclerosis diagnosis while he's in office. His administration values policy depth and ethical governance. Now, he defines TV's idyllic president. This is like, there's a long-running TV series, and he was the president, and who's the actor? Maybe even the character's name. And how about the show? Anybody know? Martin Sheen is correct, of course, for the actor. Very good. Jed Bartlett was the name of the character. The character's always the hard thing, right? And the show was, of course, The West Wing. The West Wing. Okay, top 10. Here we go. Or bottom 10, whatever it is. It's 10 more. I remember this guy. Now this one's, I'm going to tell you who it is. It's Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. I want you to get the movie. Do you remember which movie Morgan Freeman was the president? I think he's played the president more than once. A president faced with a potential extinction level event. This one has an extinction level event. He maintains a calm demeanor as the world faces destruction. He oversees a mission to prevent a comet from hitting Earth. Sounds like a crisis. It is not War of the Worlds. Do you remember this movie? This was pretty cool. Cool movie. This is the original, the best asteroid comet movie. He delivers reassuring speeches to a terrified public. It was deep impact. Deep impact. Remember that? Anyway, the character's name was Tom Beck. All right, another woman. This one's gonna throw you a little bit. Okay? A former school teacher who becomes president by circumstances. She's known for making morally complex decisions for survival. Her presidency is marred by internal and external threats. She guides a fleet of survivors in search of a new home. All right, I'm going to tell you who this is. This is Mary McDowell, and it is in a sci-fi series. The character's name was actually Laura Roslin, and she was the president of the United States, and she also led the crew trying to find their new home. Remember the name of the show? The Battlestar Galactica. We are doing TV and movie presidents. TV and movie presidents. We'll have a third category coming up next. We're going to have the Patriots and Redcoats category next. Okay? After this one. All right, who's the character in this one? What's the movie? Now this one, I'm going to tell you the actor. This is Frank Langella. Frank Langella. Now, who remembers Frank Langella as the president? It's a portrayal of a real-life president, and he was dealing with the aftermath of Watergate. Watergate. So this is the Watergate story. So who would be the president? Who would be the president during Watergate? Known for a famous series of televised interviews. Nixon is correct, but do you remember the movie? What's the movie that was all about, besides just Nixon? Well, there was a movie, but it wasn't Frank Langella. There was a previous movie called Frost Nixon. And believe it or not, it was all about just the interview with Richard Nixon. All right. Sorry to throw you there. Next up, a comedic twist on presidential impersonations. He plays both the real president and a look-alike. So I don't know if you remember this movie, but it's all about a president and the president's double. An everyday man brought into the role of a lifetime. He brings a sense of humor and reliability to the role. Relatability to the role. The actor is Kevin Kline. This is Kevin Kline. And I don't know if you remember, he plays two parts. He plays the president, and he plays the look-alike. And the movie was called what? I remember this. Pretty good movie. Kevin Kline adding humor to a presidential role. Well, it was a fictional president. The president's name was Bill Mitchell, and then the look-alike was Dave Coleman. And the movie was actually called Dave. Dave. There you go. Some of these are tough. All right. Now I'm going to let you guess the actor in this. I'm going to tell you the character. The president's name was Jackson Evans. It's a good name for a president. Jackson. He's known for his stance on equal opportunities. Nominates a female VP, sparking political controversy. He faces public criticism, but stands up to his decision. He challenges norms and expectations for his time. Do you remember who this is and what the movie was called? A progressive, forward-thinking president, Jackson Evans. The movie was called The Contender. The Contender, that looks like Russell Crowe. Kind of. Look, this is Jeff Bridges. Kind of did look like Russell Crowe. All right. Now, this is more recent. I think you'll get this one. He faces a sudden and violent attack on the White House. Teams up with an unlikely ally to survive. He's known for his action-driven, hands-on approach. He bravely fights alongside a Capitol policeman. This is recent. How about the actor? Anybody know the actor? I'm going to give you the president's name because you're never going to get it otherwise. James Sawyer is his presidential name. And I need there you go. You got it. You got the actor. You are correct. Jamie Foxx. Do you remember the movie name? I remember the movie name where he fights with the Capitol policeman to save his life. It's a harrowing. That's the other one, Madhu. Good to see you. That's the other one. This one was White House Down. White House Down. It's like it came out the same week as the two movies had the same story. All right. Number 16. I think you'll get this one. Famous movie president. Known for his strict control over his world. Obsessed with keeping everything orderly and perfect. He serves as the main antagonist in the world of plastic bricks. His rigid rules are challenged by an unlikely hero. All right. So, yes, it is the Lego movie. You are correct, Toronto. It is Lego movie. But do you remember the president's name, though? Because that's the important part here. Who remembers the character name? Voiced by Will Ferrell, of course. Plenty of humor with villainy. Yes, a little humor and villainy. Do you remember the name? The character's name? No. Kind of cute. It is President Business. President Business. There you go. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? All right. Next up. I remember this one. It's a pretty good show. Formerly the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. Who knew? His unlikely rise to the presidency after a national disaster. He's known for his cautious yet resilient leadership. He faces numerous challenges to his unexpected role. Now this one is played by Kiefer Sutherland. So this is Kiefer right here, and he's the main character, and he's the guy who becomes the president. You remember this one? It was the surprise that he became the president. And that's the name of the show. Is The Surprise. Do you remember? The character's name you never forget. Tom Kirkman was the name of the president, this guy. Kiefer played Tom Kirkman. And the name of the show was... How about Designated Survivor? Designated Survivor. There you go. We got 3 more. Here we go. All right, Badu, you ready? This guy faces deadly assault on the White House. He's known for his courage and extreme danger. He battles alongside a Secret Service agent to survive the attack. That was so weird that it's like somebody stole the story, and so they both made the movie. Really weird. Weird deal. His bravery helps inspire those around him. Now, this is played by Mr. He's a heroic figure under fire. I'll give you the character's name. Benjamin Asher was the name of the president in this one. And this is, of course, the other one. Gerard Butler was the Secret Service agent, I believe. So you are correct on that. But who played the president? Who played the president? I think Gerard Butler was the Secret Service guy. Aaron Eckhart. Is that familiar? Aaron Eckhart. All right, this one I bet you get. A seasoned Secret Service agent on the job. He was haunted by a past presidential failure. So this guy actually wasn't the president. He vows to protect the president at all costs. He was caught in a cat and mouse game with an assassin. There you go. Oh, you knew the Eckhart part. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so this is Mr. Clint Eastwood. You remember the movie? He played a Secret Service agent. So he wasn't actually the president. Do you remember the name of the movie, though? I'll give you the character's name. His name was Frank Horrigan. Frank Horrigan. Hey, Matt, did you see Alex is in the house? Long lost friend. In the line of duty is correct. Good. Good job. Okay, last one. You guys ready? Here we go. This one's kind of hard. Good luck. His presidency is mired in corruption and scandal. He's known for using power to cover his misdeeds. A morally compromised leader with dark secrets. He faces exposure from a skilled, determined intruder. Highlighting power's corrupting influence. A corrupt president entangled in a murder cover-up. Showcasing the dark side of power. Now, does anybody remember this? It is not John Boyd. Not John Boyd. The image is vaguely like the actual actor in this. This is an actor who passed away this last year, rather tragically. This is his character's name was Alan Ritson, the president, and this is Mr. Gene Hackman, and the movie was called Absolute Power. Absolute Power. There you go. All right. Well, TV and movie presidents. That was pretty fun. Not bad. All right, let's do a quick lightning round before we do round 3. And we do have a third round tonight, so hang in there. And we'll do a quick lightning round that is old school horror movies, okay? Old school horror movies. We got 20 of them, and you got only 2 minutes, so good luck. Got most of those guys between the group. I think you got almost all of them. Very good. You know your old school horror movies. Very good. All right, so we have an interesting third and final round, and it definitely is on our theme. Our Independence Day, 250 years for the USA. And the last category is the Revolutionary War, top 20 Patriots and Redcoats. So we've got some characters from both sides. Probably 2/3 Patriots and 1/3 Redcoats. So if we have any Brits in the house, we're going to expect you to hold up your end. Now, I will say that some of these are hard, and some of them are not hard. So, it's 50-50. 50% hard, 50% easy. If you know your revolutionary history, it will help, but it's not absolutely required, right? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, some of you know the rules. Robot do the painting. You do the guessing. I'm the one who gives the clues. Once again, Revolutionary War top 20 patriots and or redcoats. Okay. This cavalry officer was known for speed and savagery. He wore bright green and led loyalist troops in the South. He chased Nathaniel Greene across the Carolinas. Patriots dubbed him the Butcher for his brutal methods. The guy's a redcoat. This British officer became the villain in Colonial Nightmares. It kind of looks like Young Washington. We just went and saw that movie today, Young Washington. If you get a chance, it's pretty good. This is a redcoat. So he won. It's tough, it's tough. His reputation was so fierce that even the legends like Mel Gibson, the Patriot, loosely drew from it. His name was Ben Stray Arlington, a villain. Yes. All right, moving on. Now this is a little bit interesting, this one. This gentleman fought not for empire or republic, but for homeland. He was educated in England, yet a fierce warrior for the Iroquois. He led raids in New York and Pennsylvania during the war. He was allied with the British to protect indigenous land rights. Because, the French were encroaching on the Indian territory, and they didn't like that. This Mohawk leader's legacy bridges cultures and conflict. All right, so if you know your history, Geronimo, hey, great guess. He was out west. Yeah, sorry, not Geronimo. His English name is Joseph Brant, and his Indian name was, I'm going to try this, Thayandaganjia. Thayandaganjia. Told you it was tough. All right. Now, we already spoke of this devil. This is a patriot, I believe. Number 18. He started the war as a Quaker and a blacksmith. George Washington, who might know him, called him his most reliable general. He never won a major battle, but kept Cornwallis running. His strategy wore the British down in the Southern campaign. This is a Southern fighter, a patriot. I believe he was a guerrilla warfare specialist. This general who won by retreating smartly. There you go. His tactics turned the tide in the South. Not with firepower, but with patience and grit. There you go. This is Mr. Nathaniel Greene. Yeah. All right, learn something every day. I told you the first few are. You'll start getting them. Now this guy, I'm going to give you the good clue. This guy makes furniture. He has a famous furniture company. This bold Vermonter had a knack for surprise attacks. His band of fighters were the Green Mountain Boys. This is the leader of the Green Mountain Boys. You ever heard of that? He helped take Fort Ticonderoga with barely a shot fired. He wasn't subtle. He demanded surrender in the name of the great Jehovah. He was a Revolutionary War hero or a frontier rebel, depending on who you ask. He sounds cool. He was a freedom fighter, Art Wildman, French style. And he makes furniture. You guys ever hear of Ethan Allen? Ethan Allen. He makes furniture. Ethan Allen. All right. They get easier. Like I said, not yet, but they get easier eventually. Let's do another British guy. He wore the red coat, but struggled to claim victory. He took New York early, but then things went south, literally. He often feuded with other British commanders, like Cornwallis. Him and Cornwallis did not get along. This gentleman, this redcoat, oversaw British strategy from 1778 to 1782. He was the head general 4 years. Sounds like he didn't do that good. His missteps helped Washington win the war. This is the guy who messed up. Anybody remember who messed up? You're going to learn something tonight. This is Mr. Henry Clinton. Henry Clinton, not Bill, not Hillary, Henry. Yeah. There you go. Okay, this guy's a little more famous. This is a famous patriot. His night job was far more famous than his day job. That's a good clue. A skilled silversmith, he also had a revolutionary streak. He rode from Boston to warn of the British troops heading west. His midnight ride got mythologized, by Longfellow. What did he say? Who is he and what did he say? I think you guys know this one. His night job was far more famous than his day job. His midnight ride got mythologized by Longfellow. Yeah. There you go. Ding dong. Paul Revere. What did he yell? The British are coming! The British are coming! Alright, this next one's a little bit hard again. For 14. His nickname was Gentleman Johnny. If you know it from that. He marched south from Canada with lavish entourage. He expected a quick victory, but he got stuck at Saratoga. He surrendered his whole army in the Turning Point defeat. This is a redcoat who lost at Saratoga. This is the British general who lost big and liked theater more than war. This is a guy who liked theater more than war. John McDonald. I haven't heard of John McDonald, but he might have been his second man. His defeat at Saratoga convinced France to join the American cause. A disaster for the British and a blessing for the Patriots. This is Mr. John Burgoyne. John Burgoyne. There you go. Not me. All right, number 13. Now, this gentleman made a motion that changed the world. He is a Virginian who believed in independence early on. He called for the colonies to break free in June 1776. So this is like one of the very main rebel rousers. His resolution led to the Declaration of Independence. This man who officially got the revolution rolling. So this guy's credited with really getting the revolution going. Anybody know? Though not as famous as Jefferson or Franklin, his bold proposal made America's break with Britain a formal act. This is, I think he was maybe governor of Virginia, I'm not sure. Richard Henry Lee. Richard Henry Lee. Like I said, we're gonna learn something. We're still on the tough hat. The homeward 10 get easier. This gentleman claimed credit for Saratoga, but he wasn't really the hero. He later on he ran away from the Battle of Commandant. He tried to replace Washington in a behind-the-scenes plot. Oh, this is the Patriot schemer. He flirted with glory, but ended in disgrace. His story arc was more rise and fall than ride or die. All right. So, does anybody know who the schemer was in the American Mint? He was trying to screw over George Washington. Anybody know? This is Mr. Horatio Gates. Horatio Gates. You're going to learn a few things. You're never going to remember them. Now, you might know this one. It's the only woman on our list, I believe. It's not Betsy Ross. She started as a water carrier on the battlefield. When her husband collapsed, she took over his cannon. She fought at the Battle of Monmouth in blistering heat, a symbol of female patriotism during wartime. This real-life Rosie the Riveter packed heat and powder. She was a fighter. You remember the story? She has kind of like a story name and a real name. Though semi-legendary, her bravery inspired generations of women to see themselves as part of the American story. Anybody remember? No. How about Molly Pitcher? Molly Pitcher. Mary Ledwig Hayes. Molly Pitcher. There you go. Who knew? All right. These top 10 are pretty famous. This is the most famous redcoat. Okay? Here he is. Maybe second most famous redcoat. He won battles but lost the war. He oversaw the British campaign in the Carolinas and Virginia. This is the guy that was down here in South Carolina. Often at odds with his superior, Henry Clinton. He didn't get along with Henry. He tried to escape siege by retreating to Yorktown. However, he surrendered to Washington in 1781. He was capable and commanding, but his loss at Yorktown effectively ended the British hopes for victory in America. Carol the Cannon. I like that answer, but that was incorrect. All right, who remembers who this is? This is the second most famous person. Mr. Cornwallis. Charles Cornwallis. Yeah, there you go. All right, number 9. This is a patriot. This gentleman took the fight to the British waters. He captured enemy ships right off their own coast. He's almost like a pirate. He was an American pirate. He led daring naval raids with flair for the dramatic. Who was our main Navy guy? He famously said, "I have not yet begun to fight." That's a famous saying. I have not yet begun to fight. He is the original American naval hero. Who remembers his name? No? He was bold, reckless, and skilled. His exploits made him a symbol of American grit at sea. He got a famous name. How about John Paul Jones? John Paul Jones. Yeah. I think you should have known that one. All right. Number 8. You should know this guy. He wrote pamphlets instead of packing up the musket. He called kings tyrants and common people powerful. His words boosted morale during desperate winters. This is the guy who wrote the pamphlet Common Sense and the American Crisis. He's a rebel-rouser. Lincoln's much later. It's like 50 years later. These are the times that try man's soul. This is the guy who wrote the pamphlet. He's the guy who caused all the trouble. His fiery prose inspired a revolution with ink and paper. His pen was mightier than his sword. That's even a great picture of him, actually. What's his life? I know. Thomas Paine. He's the guy who wrote the pamphlets. There you go. It's okay. Number 7. You're going to know this one. His signature says confidence in 72-point font. He was the president of the Second Continental Congress. He was rich, he was bold, and not afraid of the British retaliation. He was the first one to sign the Declaration of Independence. And his name became slang for signature. Yes, it is. So, whose name is slang for signature? 72-point font. Flashy patriot with money and guts. This gentleman made sure no one missed his mark on history. There you go. You all got that one, Brenda, madam? You are correct, Mr. John Hancock. And of course, Mr. John Hancock here is a common saying, right? Yeah. He is. He's happy. He signed big. All right. Top 6. A master of dramatic pause and fiery speech. This is the speaker guy. This is the guy who did the speeches. He helped unite Virginia behind the patriot cause. He delivered one of history's most famous final lines. I'll tell you. He stirred crowds into action with his words. Okay. His famous line, "Give me liberty or give me death." Give me liberty or give me death. Who's the liberty or death guy? His words electrified colonial assemblies, making rhetoric as much a weapon as muskets. Who did that? Who was the guy? Who was the orator? Yeah, there you go, Matty. You're correct. Mr. Patrick Henry, give me liberty or give me death. Yeah, I was saying Cornwallis might have been the top red coat guy. Well, he was. This was the top red coat. This gentleman ruled an empire, and he lost a colony. The colony saw him as a symbol of tyranny. He had a growing list of grievances and a growing list of colonies. The Declaration calls him a prince with repeated injuries. I don't know exactly what that means. The revolution's main antagonist. Yes. Though a caricature in America, he was complex, troubled, stubborn, and ultimately pivotal in shaping two nations' destinies. Who is this? This is literally the #1 redcoat. Literally. This is King George III. He's the king. There you go. That's him. Okay, top 4 patriots. This guy has a checkered story. Now, he helped win Saratoga, but then he switched sides. He craved recognition, but got resentment instead. He actually tried to hand over West Point to the British. This is the guy. This is the turncoat. He fled when the plot was discovered. His name is now American slang for traitor. This is the guy whose name is synonymous with traitor. His legacy is a cautionary tale. Once a hero, now the face of betrayal. Yeah, anybody remember his name? He is literally the equivalent of the word traitor. Yeah, that's very good. Benedict Arnold. He tried to hand over West Point to the British. Can't believe it. All right, #3. Now, what I know this guy for is good beer. The revolution's ultimate hype man. He brewed a rebellion. He was never in love with beer. He helped plan the Boston Tea Party, though. He was the Tea Party guy. He was always stirring things up in Massachusetts. He gave the movement its momentum. He worked behind the scenes, organizing protests and promoting rebellion with unmatched intensity. So, he's not the beer guy, despite his name. And he was behind the Boston Tea Party. Anybody remember who that is? A Massachusetts gentleman. How about Sam Adams? Samuel Adams. Oh, yeah. All right, you did. Very good. I knew you knew that one. Drink a little beer, do you? All right, top 2. We all know who the top 2 are. This gentleman wrote the breakup letter with the gang. He's the one who wrote the letter. Quill in hand, ideals in mind. He authored the Declaration of Independence. All men are created equal, he boldly stated. And he was actually the third president of the United States. But he was the first among scribes. He's a writer. His brilliance crafted the revolution's mission statement. Eloquent, idealistic, and still quoted worldwide. And of course, we saw his memorial on our list of landmarks earlier. Yeah. Anybody know who this is? Mr. Virginia. Thomas Jefferson is correct. Very good. Thomas Jefferson. Yes, indeed, third president. All right, that leaves one patriot, and I went and saw his movie today. I did. It was fun. It was a good movie. Funny guy. He never told the lie, allegedly. He refused to be king. He held a ragtag army together for 8 long years. He is the guy that crossed the Delaware. He braved Valley Forge, and he beat the odds. The indispensable man of the American Revolution. Steady leadership and quiet resolve made him more than a general. He became a symbol of unity, humility, and democratic ideals. Yes, indeed. This is the older George Washington as opposed to the young George Washington, which again I would recommend. I would. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. We did some patriotic categories. Yes. Hey, have you guys seen the Young Washington movie yet? You should go see it. It's kind of fun. What'd you guys do for the 4th? Anything fun? Any fun activities? No? Maybe? Semi-fun? All right. Well, I do thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to play I've been making some little short videos on futuristic architecture. So it's kind of a departure from our game, but I'm going to play that on the way out. And I'll be back next Sunday with a regular show, probably with some movie stars and movies and things. So we'll get back on track. But you guys did pretty well. You should be happy with your performance.
This city was not built in a year or even a generation. It grew layer upon layer, learning from the mistakes of the past. Steel and sunlight, water and gardens. Towers rise above quiet canals, while pathways weave through forests suspended in the sky. Here, technology serves life, and nature is invited back into the story. Every bridge connects more than places. Every neighborhood adds another chapter. It is not a perfect city, but a living one. A city that remembers where it came from and quietly imagines what comes next.